This terrifying video was recorded late at night by a surveillance camera at the entrance of a residential complex. The man who posted the video says that whenever he returned from work, he always felt as if someone was following him. But whenever he turned around, no one was there. So he decided to review the surveillance footage. But what he found was truly disturbing. Let's watch the recording.
Ay, gonorrea. Ay, gonorrea.
Suddenly, a strange figure appeared behind the man, then began to gradually fade away. It's unclear exactly what this thing was, but what another camera captured just seconds later left the man in absolute fear. The man entered his home and closed the door, and suddenly a semi-transparent figure appeared, slowly taking the shape of a woman. What's even more disturbing is that, despite the door being closed, it passed through it as if it didn't exist. The man believes that the figure captured by the camera is the same thing he felt was following him every night. Many people in the comments said that what appeared was a real ghost. So, what do you think this could be? Share your explanations in the comments. Late one night, a woman named Heather was sitting with her husband and her two sons outside on her front porch, eating ice cream. But then, Heather saw something that completely terrified her.
There's like little mosquitoes.
They're kind of going on me. What? What did you say? What did you say, Mommy? I didn't hear you.
You gotta keep that open so it doesn't get all musty.
Can't tell me it's not good.
Heather whispers, "She scares me," to her husband and children, but they have no idea what she's talking about. Heather was the only one who saw a semi-transparent woman passing in front of the house. Heather says that the woman dressed in white looked like a lady dressed like a nurse from the 1950s, and her face was terrifying. Heather felt even more afraid because she couldn't understand why no one else was able to see that woman. But things became even weirder because Heather lives near an abandoned mental hospital that is said to be haunted.
So a little backstory, I live about a mile from where Byberry State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure, the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through. And these people just needed help. It's just very sad. Now, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like, the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold. It's not normal. It feels weird. Like, you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too, and they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend, and my friend was like over there.
But this story gets even weirder still. Heather's dad lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he told her that a nurse named Linda had lived in the house next door in the 1950s and had died under mysterious circumstances. She had worked in the same abandoned mental hospital. What's even more terrifying is that he said the semi-transparent woman that appeared in the recording looked exactly like Nurse Linda. So, how do you explain what appeared? This frightening and mysterious thing was captured during a live television broadcast, while a press conference for the actor Johnny Depp at the Cannes Film Festival, and as the actor was answering journalists' questions, something very strange suddenly happened.
She was very patient with me, I'll put it that way.
Do you feel that the tide is changing toward you doing major studio films again?
We're discussing. Did I feel boycotted by... We're discussing. Did I feel boycotted? Did I feel boycotted?
Out of nowhere, a transparent black creature moved at incredible speed between the journalists. It is impossible for this to have been a human, because the speed at which it was moving was completely unnatural.
We're discussing. Did I feel boycotted?
The video of the press conference is still on the official Cannes Film Festival channel and was published as a normal video. No one seemed to notice the appearance of that creature. You can go back to the original video and check for yourself. So, what is your explanation for what appeared? Many creepy and mysterious videos recorded by security cameras have spread across the internet, but this video seems completely different, and many believe it is real. This video was recorded by a surveillance camera inside a children's bedroom. In the footage, a child is seen playing in his bed. The mother says that at this time her child is usually asleep, but tonight, unusually, he stayed awake for no reason and couldn't fall asleep. Anyway, while the child was playing, something terrifying suddenly happened. Let's watch the footage. The child was playing when suddenly he stopped and began staring at the door for a long time. Then he went back to playing, but shortly after, the door slowly started opening on its own. Then a strange and frightening sound was heard inside the room, and you can notice that the child immediately raised his head when the sound was heard. The mother says that the scary voice was saying, "Let me in." The mother was terrified when she saw what the camera had recorded, and she believes that her house has become haunted. What do you think? The following video was recorded by a surveillance camera in a parking lot near a shopping center. Late at night, when the parking lot was closed, security guards were reviewing the footage when something suddenly appeared. Something strange and terrifying.
You can see this walking.
Yeah, they get, like, anytime you get in the light, they disappear. So it's only when that is legit.
Yeah, because like
That is a person walking.
that for sure is something like.
That's so funny.
A white, semi-transparent figure was slowly walking back and forth in the parking lot. When the image was enhanced, the shape of the figure appeared look like a human. The security guards were terrified when they saw it, and they had no idea what it could be. What do you think it is? The following video was recorded by a security camera. It's late one night when three brothers are asleep in their room. they wake up to a strange sound that seemed to be coming from the window of their bedroom.
What was that, bro? Nah, bro, chill, bro. Hold it down. Bro, you serious? That's a germ. Bro, it's coming from my ear. Bro, but it's hot. No, germ. I don't care. No. No.
The brothers were terrified and ran out of the room when they heard a frightening scream. The two brothers who were looking out the window say that a very terrifying face appeared behind the glass. It is worth noting that the window is on the 4th floor, and no one could possibly stand there.
No!
The following terrifying video was recently posted on Reddit and has gone viral. It was filmed by a man who lives near a forest. Late one night, he heard a loud noise coming from a tree close to his home. The tree began to move strangely, so he grabbed his phone and started recording. But what happened next was truly horrifying. Let's watch the footage.
This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time, when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. And I still cannot figure out what it is. Look, they're ruining this freaking place. Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be a, I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and doing this. It's something stronger than a bear. I think I'm gonna bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down.
At first, branches began to fall. Then, in a terrifying moment, the tree split in half. At first, the man thought that an animal might be climbing the tree, but he was unable to see any animal or creature moving within it.
Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Something, oh my God, oh my God.
After the video went viral, some viewers shared images claiming they had noticed the appearance of a strange creature in the tree. It's impossible for any animal, no matter how strong, to break a tree this easily. And so, this terrifying video remains an unsolved mystery. So, what's your explanation for what happened? A woman named Amanda lost her mother 2 months ago. She placed her mother's ashes in an urn and kept it inside this cupboard. On this day, Amanda was filming her daughter while she was playing inside the house. Suddenly, her daughter walked towards the cupboard containing the urn. Then, something terrifying and difficult to explain happened. Let's watch the footage. While filming her daughter, Amanda didn't notice anything unusual. It was only later, when she re-watched the video, that she was shocked and terrified. In the footage, a black creature can be seen passing directly in front of her at an extremely fast and unnatural speed. If you look closely, it's clear that the creature was transparent, completely black. It's believed that what appeared was a real ghost, and that this house may be haunted. What do you think?